My name is Allison Wooten, and I'm very interested in working for Pohanka Honda. I'm interested in working here because I have a huge love and passion for cars. My favorite make happens to be Honda. I have the Honda symbol tattooed on my left wrist. That's how much I love Hondas. It's probably hands down my favorite make of a car. I mean, they're probably the most popular and reliable cars out there that you could possibly own. I own, I happen to actually own a 2001 Honda Accord. It's modified. I've done a lot to it. I put a lot of money, time, sweat, tears, all that stuff into making it look the way it does now. Having the opportunity to be around all the beautiful cars all day long would honestly be amazing. It'd be the best thing in the world. It would it would definitely be probably a dream come true for me. One thing I can offer that someone else cannot offer is just simply the love that I have for vehicles. A normal average person, they look at a car as a machine that gets it from point A to point B. But when you're a car enthusiast like me, they're more than that. You develop a special type of bond with them, which of course, not a lot of people understand that. Um, I feel like that's important for working at a car dealership because, of course, you're around a whole bunch of cars all day long. So I feel like you gotta have some type of, respect, I would say, towards the vehicle. Another thing that I can offer that someone else cannot is just the knowledge that I have on cars and Hondas. Just because growing up, my dad was a huge car fanatic, so I learned quite a bit from him. My boyfriend, he's a huge Honda fanatic, so I learned quite a bit from him on Hondas. And of course, me owning a Honda, I've learned stuff about them just from owning one, doing my own research and all that stuff. I also have a lot of customer service experience, which is definitely good for, being a service advisor at Pohanka Honda because they have to deal with people on a daily basis all day long. It just doesn't stop. They're the first person that the customer sees when they drop their car off because they have to write a slip up, and they're the last person that they see when they pick their car up. So you definitely have to know how to talk to them, how to deal with rude customers, all that stuff, which I have got plenty of experience in that department. Um, I have experience. I would say that I definitely have a lot of experience dealing with rude customers just from working in retail. Just because it's retail. It's every day you got to deal with somebody rude, so you definitely have to know how to deal with them. And if you can't, then you hand it to the manager. And I mean, when you're a service advisor and you're working on a car, you're definitely going to deal with rude people because you're working on the vehicle. So if something doesn't turn out right or whatever, then yeah, you're definitely going to hear it from the customer. I want to leave my current job because it's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I work at Dark Container, which a lot of people know as Solo Cup. It's a factory that makes the paper plates and the paper cups. Or yeah, paper. I wouldn't say really paper cups, but they make all the cups and stuff. Um, it's a factory. Not a bad job, but just not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I can see myself retiring from it. But if I were to work on cars, or not even work on them, but just be around them all day long, that would definitely be probably hands down the perfect career for me. Just, waking up every day, huge smile on my face, just knowing like, hey, I get to go to work, I get to be around all of my favorite cars all day. It's just, it doesn't really get much better than that. And I know that my brother works at Pohanka Honda actually, so I know quite a bit about the dealership and everything just from him. And it's definitely the busiest dealership to work at, because who doesn't own a Honda nowadays? I mean, no, like, I don't know how many you see on the road on a daily basis. Everybody has them, so that place stays busy all day long. It's probably the most busiest dealership out of all of the Pohanka dealerships in Salisbury, Maryland. But I definitely think that I would be a pretty good candidate for this job. So I appreciate you all listening to me and taking the time to listen to me. So I appreciate it. Thank you.